The first one is the spotting errors now. I caution you, especially English students, when you take practice, let me tell you very frankly, students, like, don't take practice if you have not gone through the sessions. You will be wasting your time. You will be diffident, because when you are unable to sort out a query, as you go on sort out an exercise and 4 or 5 questions are wrong, definitely you will feel diffident and you don't feel like attempting further questions. My morsel of advice to everybody is that first you go through the course. Because especially English, because what you might have learned in your high school, that is little bit different in competitive examinations. So at the very outset, I just try to ensure you students like that one has to go through the course. Otherwise, you just take one exercise and start doing it until and unless you are from a quite reputed to elite English medium background. Okay, right, very good now. Here let us just go with one question, students. The following sentence has been divided into parts. One of them contains an error. Select the part that contains the error from the given options. Now, let me tell you, once you can go through the series of what we call it as a grammatical or grammaticalness of the chapters, you can easily crack these ones now. Here we go with the first question now. Let me see who can give me where is the error here now? Had you not reached in time, we will have lost our lives, students now. If we can look into this question, students, definitely I think most of you can go through this question and see what would be your answer. Let me see now. Had you not reached in time, we will have lost our lives now. Where is the error, students, now? Just think about that. Where is the error now? Where is the error? Come on, let me. Yes. A student tells me just now I joined. Where's? Right. C. Yeah, someone has just given me what we call it as like Sita Ramraj has given me that there is an error in C. Okay. I'll just go with that one and see. Anyone else? Let me also check with the others also, please. Right. Yeah, there is another student now, Naresh Reddy. You also have said that is an error, what we call it as C now. Had you not reached in time, we will have lost our lives. Let me just go with the question, students, like now. This chapter is taken from a chapter called verb chapter. A simple chapter, verb, students, like, under which you have tenses, you have narration, you have active voice and passive voice. One of the contents is conditional tenses. Conditional tenses, which goes about just 35 minutes this chapter. And I think once you can master this question, let them shoot anywhere this question. I think you can do this. You can attempt this question now. Well, there are 3 types under this one, students, like now. Let me just give you, I think you yourself will give me now. Type 1, students. Just generally what we call it as, like, if you say if clauses, and sometimes in the place of if we can also activate the word add, and that is what do you find here now. In the place of if you find the word add here now. Wonderful now. Generally in the type 1 students, like now, supposing if I make one statement like, if I go to Delhi, I will buy a watch. Over. This is type 1. Very simple trick, students, like now. This is type 1 now. Let me just go with the word type 2, students, now. The same question now. If I went to Delhi, I would buy a watch. Now see the difference now. Type 1 and type 2 now. Simple present tense, simple future, simple past tense, conditional. If the subclause is in past tense, main clause also will be in past tense. That is the cardinal rule. If the subclause is in present tense, The other clause should also be in simple future or simple present tense. That is a simple trend there. 35 minutes session. I'm just winding up within a minute now. This is type 2. Type 3 students now. If I go, went, gone now. If I had gone to Delhi, I definitely would have bought a watch. I've just simplified that 3 types of conditional tenses into 1 minute now. Let us see, students, like now what we have found here now. Had you not reached in time now, which one are we talking about here now? And I think most of you know that is, we are under the type 3 session now, type 3 question now. Had you not reached in time? So we are here now. So had I gone now, had you not reached in time now, we will, no, this cannot be. So that cannot be, students, now. I would buy a watch. No, this also cannot be now. So what would be the final one now? Would have bought. So here it is past perfect, students. Now don't ask me, sir, what do you mean by perfect and all? It will be enumerated in your further classes now. Past perfect, conditional perfect. Conditional perfect. So where is the error here now, students, like now, right? Not this one. 2-3 students who have given me, the year is not this one, students, like now. Definitely our answer is, here we have an error now. We will have, no, would have bought. So I suppose you have understood very clearly. 35 minutes session have just wound up within the span of 3. That is what the tricks I am going to teach you in the class, students, now. Okay, students, now wonderful. So had you not reached in time, we would have lost our lives. So error is in the D. Error is here, students, now. Error is here now. Okay, right? So maybe I have just given the explanation here. You can go through those explanation now.